Welcome to the Staples Center in Los Angeles for this edition of Celtics basketball on the J Sports Radio Network. Good evening. It's a packed house here in Los Angeles for what should be a good one. It's the 32-31 Boston Celtics taking on the 35-27 Los Angeles Clippers. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the J Sports Radio Network. My name is Jordan Hashey, and the Celtics coming off a win against the Trailblazers on this West Coast trip. They'll send Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Amir Johnson, and Al Horford out to face Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, J.J. Redick, and power forward, whose name I can't remember all of a sudden. Oh, no, never mind. Small forward, Paul Pierce. That's who it is. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Celtics franchise, taking on the Clippers. And before we start this episode off real quick, I do want to say apologies for the lack of videos over the last week. Holiday times, you kind of get busy with family and stuff like that, and you just don't have as much time to do stuff as you'd like. But now we're in 2017, and we're going to talk about a couple of resolutions here that I've got for this channel. So, honestly, I want to commit to probably like 3 to 4 videos a week. That is what I feel really comfortable that I can do on a regular basis, is 3 to 4. Maybe in the future it could come up to every day, but for the next couple of months, probably the next couple of weeks at least, I can try to do 3 to 4 videos a week. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any resolutions that you plan to stick to down in the comments. So we're taking on the Los Angeles Clippers, and this one, DeAndre Jordan's already going to work. You got a and one right there. Chris Paul leads the league in steals, so that's something to watch out for. Avery Bradley, of course, popping the 3. He knocks it down. And we're off to a 3-3 start. Chris Paul, top of the key. Isaiah Thomas on him, who passes over to J.J. Redick on the left wing. Double team. DeAndre Jordan slams it home. Al Horford with a double team, left him wide open. Chris Paul once again over to DeAndre Jordan. Back to Paul Pierce, the former Celtic. Down low to Blake Griffin, and the layup is good. Close one here so far. 7-7 your score after 3 minutes of play. Amir Johnson on the rebound from the miss from Blake Griffin. Isaiah Thomas off to the races. Nobody on him, and he stops at the three-point line, pops it, and makes it. 10-7, Isaiah Thomas with a three-pointer. Isaiah Thomas once again guarded by Chris Paul. Avery Bradley, too much room. It knocks it down. Oh, one more reason why I was unable to make videos last week. I spent the week down in Boston a couple days last week. I actually went and saw the Celtics play the Grizzlies last Tuesday when they won by like 10. So that's another reason why I couldn't. And then we had Christmas and New Year's, and I've just been working a lot. So apologies for the lack of videos, but like I said, it's a new year, and we'll get going on it. So, yeah, that's the last time I'm going to talk about that. Clippers need a timeout here. They're down 6 with 4:46 to go in the first quarter. You listen to the J Sports Radio Network. Stick around, and we'll be right back. Clippers, Celtics from the Staples Center. The Staples Center, of course, decked out in the red and blue. Not the yellow like the Lakers do. Blake Griffin on the offensive rebound. The jumper in the putback slam. Blake Griffin looking good tonight. The jumper off the mark. Rebounded by DeAndre Jordan. The putback no good. Jay Crowder on the rebound off the DeAndre Jordan mess. Jay Crowder at the right wing. Passes down low to Isaiah Thomas. Goes inside and knocks it down. The layup good from the little man. 5'9". But he ain't afraid to go to the paint. Amir Johnson to the paint. Slams it in with the right hand. Amir Johnson looking good in this one, but Blake Griffin receives the full court touchdown pass, puts it into the basket. That's a nice pass from the point god, Chris Paul. Jamal Crawford, the 6th man of the year, dancing on Tyler Zeller, passes over to the Doc's son, Austin Rivers, who knocks it down 28-27. And we go to the end of the first quarter, 35-34 your score from the Staples Center. Close one here so far. More basketball coming up in the next quarter. And you'll listen to J Sports Radio Network. Stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Los Angeles. More Celtics Clippers action here from the Staples Center. Jamal Crawford passes down low to DeAndre Jordan with the jam. Of course, the Clippers, known as Lob City, they haven't shown a one alley-oop in this game so far, but they got the former Warrior Mo Spates in there, and he is knocking down the layup. I don't know where I was going with that. There's the alley-oop that I was just talking about that they haven't shown. Chris Paul to DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul probably going down as the second best point guard in NBA history, in my opinion. John Stockton, of course, the greatest point guard to ever play the game. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Magic Johnson was the greatest point guard to ever play the game. I lied. So it's my opinion, the greatest point guards. Let me know what you guys think about this, and let me know your opinions. My greatest point guards are Magic Johnson. Of course, he was an all-time great. John Stockton, the all-time assist leader, really the pass-first kind of point guard. And then you got Chris Paul, who is the second coming of John Stockton, really, with the pass-first. I believe he has like over 5,000 assists so far in his career. There is an assist to the wrong team. Isaiah Thomas passing to Blake Griffin, and it starts a fast break for Chris Paul, who pops it and knocks it down. 48-40, your score here with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Isaiah Thomas trying to drive. That layup is no good. Rebounded by Al Horford. Goes back up with it and puts it in. The offensive rebound leads 2-2 for the Celtics big man. A quote recently from Al Horford's sister says that the Celtics need to acquire a center to go along with Al Horford because he's more suited to play power forward. I completely agree. The Celtics need a center and may be looking towards that in free agency this upcoming summer. Jonas Jerebko in the game. He pops a three from Avery Bradley, and it's good. 45-48. Celtics cut the lead and tie it here at 50. Austin Rivers in the corner. Back to DeAndre Jordan, and he slams it home. Of course, one thing you know about these Clippers are you're gonna see some highlight dunks against this team. Marcus Smart trying to make one of his own. Two right-handed jam, looking nice from beyond the three-point line. He comes in and knocks it down. We go to halftime. Your score 59-58. Celtics lead by 1. Avery Bradley, pretty good in the first half. Looked pretty decent from mid-range and from beyond the arc. He had 12. Blake Griffin had 14. 7. Blake Griffin leading his team in rebounds and points right now. We head to the third quarter. Start of second half from LA. Overview shot of the beautiful city of Los Angeles. Of course, one of the nicest cities in the world. And one of the most historic sports franchises in the world with teams like the Dodgers, the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Kings. I couldn't think of the NHL team for a second. Alright, so we head to the third. Chris Paul on Isaiah Thomas. Step back from beyond the free throw line. The putback by Blake Griffin. A lot of putbacks in this game. Blake Griffin really just doing a good job rebounding the ball. Celtics are trailing the rebounding numbers by 4. After that one, 26-22. Jake Crowder in the corner. Knocks it down. Well, I spoiled it there. I knew he was going to knock it down, but oh well. Yeah, we made 6 more three-pointers than the Clippers in this one. So Chris Paul bringing the rock up the court to the right wing. Isaiah Thomas over to DeAndre Jordan, who is nowhere near his area of expertise, the bucket. I don't know what he's doing out here bringing the three-point line. Jay Crowder on Blake Griffin. That's a mismatch. Blake dancing out to JJ Redick, their sharpshooter. Off the mark, rebounded by Al Horford. Isaiah Thomas driving at the court. Jay Crowder headed to the corner once again. Back to him, the three-pointer, and he knocks it down. The friendly roll and the splash from Jay Crowder. Back-to-back threes for the Celtics. 3 good. But Blake Griffin says, what do you need 3 pointers for? I can jam at home. Blake Griffin, of course, a free agent coming up in this offseason. Chris Paul along with him will both be free agents, and the Clippers will look to retain their superstar tandem. Isaiah Thomas, top of the key, down low to Amir Johnson, who hasn't really shown much this game. Spins and feints away from Blake Griffin. But it's down. Al Horford on the inbound. Guards it, but out to Paul Pierce, the former Celtic, will go down as one of the greatest small forwards in Celtic history. Of course, drafted in 1998, and one of the few guys left in the league from that period. I just saw the other one, actually, Vince Carter, last week against when Memphis came, and I saw the Celtics. Jaylen Brown drives in. Oh! The huge jam from the Celtics rookie. Paul Pierce saying, man, I remember when I can do that. Remember when the Celtics drafted me and I used to be able to do that. 79-83, Celtics falling behind here at the end of the third. It's a 2-point game, 87-85. Celtics lead is gone, and the Clippers now own the lead. I don't know what I'm saying there. So, fourth quarter action. Celtics will look to raise the deficit and take the lead here and try to take 2 in a row against Western Conference opponents and keep them above 500. Celtics kind of struggling midway point in the season. We're through 63 games and heading towards the playoff picture. But Celtics in it right now at the 4 spot. So if the playoffs start today, we'd be in it. Jake Crowder on the steal and the huge jam. Jamal Crawford couldn't chase him down. The steal from Al Horford off of the pass from Austin Rivers. Over to Marcus Smart. He goes in and two-handed flush. Nice pass from Avery Bradley running the money and the jam by Marcus Smart. Pick and roll. Double team Jake Crowder. Amir Johnson posterizes Maurice Spates. Mo Spates, get in my poster. Al Horford, the knockdown over Blake Griffin. DeAndre Jordan. I should be able to remember that. It's my name. Al Horford now with a double-double, 20 and 10. The alley-oop. DeAndre Jordan says, I may have got shot over, but I'll just dunk on your head. Jake Crowder, the inbound to Isaiah Thomas. Little bit of room. He knocks that one down. I meant to say he pulls up and knocks that one down, but we won't make mistakes. Like Isaiah Thomas just did. He passed it to DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul on the fast break. Passes it up. Sorry, I just hiccuped there. To Blake Griffin, and it's a 105-107 lead for the Clippers. Chris Paul looking to make a pass to create that lead even bigger. Don't know what I'm saying. Isaiah Thomas on the steal. The pass to Amir Johnson and the slam. Tie ball game here. This game's coming down to the wire. Been close all game. The Green looking to take the lead. Isaiah Thomas knocks it down. The three-pointer, 110, 107, and 8-0 run in the last minute for the C's have created a 3-point lead. Blake Griffin puts it in, and it's a 1-point ball game with 1:45 to go. Al Horford inbounds to Avery Bradley. Goes top of the key, guarded by J.J. Redick, putting on some dance moves, trying to create some space. He cannot. The screen doesn't do anything. Out to Al Horford. He's got some space, but he declines the pick. Oh, he goes inside and jams it home. Al Horford, of course, only 6'10", one of the best moving big men in the league. With the jam, a 3-point lead for the C's. Chris Paul, top of the key near half court, drives inside, step back, jumper, and that one is good. Chris Paul looking to take over here. You know, Chris Paul, of course, 19 points tonight on 8 mid-range points. Chris Paul, of course, can pass the ball, but when he needs to take over, he can take over. Amir Johnson, the screen. Isaiah Thomas trying to drive by Chris Paul. He passes to Amir Johnson. That one off the mark, rebounded by Al Horford, and the putback jam. 3-point game with less than a minute to go. Chris Paul looking to get something here. The Clippers are going to have to start fouling if they don't get anything on this possession. Chris Paul over to Blake Griffin. Downloaded DeAndre Jordan. The contest and the foul for Amir Johnson. Man. DeAndre Jordan will shoot 2 free throws. He misses one and makes one. And it's a 2-point game here with 45 seconds to go. Al Horford tonight, 26 points, 12 rebounds, the double-double, 11 and 19, shooting 2 of 5 from the beyond the arc. Isaiah Thomas drives inside, over to Al Horford, the pick-and-pop game, and it's good. 116-112. Clippers take a timeout with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. End of the game. Chris Paul wondering where it went wrong right now. Isaiah Thomas, it becomes a free throw battle here. Isaiah Thomas knocks down one. He's got one more. It's a 5-point lead. This could be the dagger if he can knock it down. Isaiah Thomas knocks that one down. A 6-point lead with 17 to go. Clippers will need a quick bucket if they are to get the win in this one. Any chance of the win, they're going to need a quick bucket. J.J. Redick fades away off the inbound, knocks it down. A 4-point ball game here in Los Angeles. The inbound, Amir Johnson's going to have to make sure he doesn't turn it over here. Passes to Isaiah Thomas. Chris Paul with the foul, his 5th. And that one, this should secure the win for the C's. If they can get a defensive stop here after the free throws, it would be a 6-point ball game. And hopefully, Isaiah Thomas knocks them both down. He gets one. This could do it. Celtics could take 2 games in a row against Western Conference opponents, the Trailblazers and the Clippers. 2 teams with better records, and 2 teams right in the playoff race for the Western Conference. Of course, the Los Angeles Clippers currently holding the 5th seed out west, and we'll look to trying to get something here, but they're passing it around a lot. Paul Pierce fades away and off the mark, rebounded by DeAndre Jordan, who goes out to Blake Griffin. Back to CP3, who knocks it down. Nope. Maybe Brown did the rebound, and the Celtics will remain victorious in this one. Back-to-back wins for the C's on the West Coast trip. The Blazers fell last game, and now the Clippers fall 6 points to the Boston Celtics, who are victorious from the Staples Center. Man, that was a good game. Good game for the Celtics. They really shot the 3-ball well, in my opinion. They shot the mid-range well. They were good inside and played good defense, honestly. This was a team that I had circled for the Saints to lose. But they surprised me, and I bet you they surprised a lot of fans. Let's check out your start of the game, presented by the Air Jordan 31s. We are Jordan. Use that hashtag. Al Horford, your player of the game, 28 points, 13 rebounds, 1 steal for the Celtics. Big man, really showing that he was worth that contract this year. He's been the player of the game in many of these games that we've shown on the JHash Sports Radio Network this season. Celtics offense really doing a good job running through him this year, and making his presence well known for the Celtics, who are looking to make a playoff run come this postseason. So Al Horford's your player of the game. We'll take a look at the Clippers stat line. Blake Griffin led the way with 32 and 13. Good game for Blake Griffin. Of course, been with the Clippers his whole career. DeAndre Jordan, 21 and 14. Chris Paul, 19, 2 and 14. Filled up the stat sheet. Jamal Crawford, 13 points, most Bates, 10 points. J.J. Redick struggled, 2 of 8, 0 of 4 from the three-point line. Only scored 6. Paul Pierce, 4 points, 4, 5, and 4 with 1 steal. Al Horford and Jake Crowder led the way with 28 and 20. This has been Jordan Hashey reporting for the JHash Sports Radio Network. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you did, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Good night, everybody.